Good afternoon and welcome to Sunshine Reports. My name is Remy Allen. The All Progressives Congress APC Ondo State Chapter has congratulated the Governor of Ondo State, Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, on the occasion of his 67th birthday. The party, in a statement by his Director, Media and Publicity, Steve Otaloro, wished the governor many more years of good health, prosperity, and success in the service of the state. The statement also prayed for Governor Akeredolu's speedy recovery from his illness, saying the news of his recuperation is welcoming and expressed confidence in his strength and resilience for full recovery. While celebrating Governor Akeredolu's life, his accomplishments, and his unwavering commitment to the development of Ondo State, his dedication to improving the lives of the people, the APC wished the governor a happy 67th birthday and prayed God to grant him strength, healing, and wisdom to continue leading Ondo State towards greater heights. Following the removal of the petrol subsidy and the recent hike in petrol prices, the National Executive Council, NEC, has agreed on palliative measures for Nigerians. The decision, which was reached at a meeting in Abuja and chaired by Vice President Kashim Shettima, had in attendance governors of the 36 states of the Federation, the Director General of the Nigerian Governors Forum, as well as stakeholders from the World Bank and other agencies of government. NEC at the meeting said cash transfers would be done via state social registers subject to state peculiarities, while government officials were urged to reduce the cost of governance in their various spheres. The National Executive Council also initiated a 6-month cash award policy for public servants, while food items, grains, and fertilizers are to be distributed by state governments at the rate acquired from National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA), including doubling down on energy transition plans in the transport sector. President Bola Tinubu has approved the establishment of the Infrastructure Support Fund (ISF) for the 36 states of the Federation as part of measures to cushion the effects of the petrol subsidy removals on Nigerians. A statement by the presidential spokesman, Dele Alake, said the approval followed the monthly meeting of the Federation Account Allocation Committee, FAC, in Abuja. The new infrastructure fund will enable the states to intervene and invest in the critical areas of transportation, including farm-to-market road improvements, agriculture, encompassing livestock and ranching solutions, health, with a focus on basic health care, education, especially basic education, power, and water resources. According to the presidential spokesman, the Infrastructure Support Fund will improve economic competitiveness, create jobs, and deliver economic prosperity for Nigerians. Residents of Akure, the Ondo State capital, continue to lament over the deplorable state of their roads in some major communities in the state capital. According to them, the situation is taking its toll on their daily affairs, especially at the peak of rainy season. Omori Olagbeji visited some of these roads and comes up with these reports.
Davok Junction to Alakure axis down to Okeya, not leaving out Olokwe Junction and Ijomimo, among other areas along Idonre Road, all calling for urgent attention. It takes a skilled road users to successfully ply these roads, as vehicles and tricycles have to wait for one another to avoid unthinkable issues. They lament that their tools are getting more, not up to scratch as days go by, thereby reducing their productivity.
This road is spoiled our keke, we spoil motor for this area. So yesterday now, one madam and one look at us fall for that place. That madam leg break. So please, we beg our governor, beg our commissioner, make they join hand together, make they do out this road for us.
They should help us adjust this road. The road is too bad. If rain fall now, nobody will pass here again. And the road is always full our keke.
tó ń bá wo láti bí báyìí ibi tó ti ṣọ̀nà dé lọ́nà Ìkẹyà junction títí dé ìjọ mímọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀nà òun kò sí eléyìí tó gbádùn tí n bá fẹ́ lọ ra nǹkan láàkálẹ̀ báyìí tí n bá ti fẹ́ jáde ẹ̀ẹ̀kan mo gbọ́dọ̀ jáde mọ́.
The situation is not that different from the deplorable road headed to Oda town. Although the 4-kilometer dualized road being done in phases looks to have terminated at Weliweli Junction, government has promised to extend the project to Oda town. Olufom community and Orita Obele estate was also captured alongside other communities with bad road network. Reacting, Acting Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, Idowu Allen, said government is not relenting in fixing the roads, especially the ongoing dualization projects along Ijoka, saying all ongoing road projects are being monitored.
In the case of Ijoka Road, as we speak now, of course, you agree with me that we are almost at the peak of the rainy season, and that invariably means that the kind of activities that the contractor can carry out is somewhat limited. But at the present moment, the contractor has been directed to go and make good the condition of the road in those areas where construction activities are yet to to commence.
While promising to quickly address the imminent situation, Mr. Allen sought residents' patience and cooperation with the contractors handling the projects for proper execution.
The cost of construction is is very high, and then there is no way government can carry out construction in every areas where construction is required. But I believe that with the kind of government we have in place, I'm very positive about these areas.
He also confirmed that other areas like Orita Obele and Oke-Odu axis, which were almost cut off, have been attended to. Omoriola Humbeji, Osrc News.
As part of efforts in ensuring quality and habitable environment for all and sundry in Ondo State, a 2-day mandatory training has been held in Akure, the state capital, to review processes on better handling. Declaring the event open, Commissioner for Environment, Sunday Akinwalire, said the training is apt at this time to ensure a level of standardization in the sector. Omoriola Ogbeji again reports that a 2-day workshop has its theme, standardization of environmental assessment process in Ondo State.
Present here are accredited consultants from various states across Nigeria who are fully registered with Ondo State Ministry of Environment and relevant stakeholders in the sector. Section 20 of the Nigeria Constitution, which states that the state is obligated to protect and improve the environment and safeguard the water, air, land, forest, and wildlife of the country, calls for the need to promote sustainable development. Declaring the event open, Commissioner for Environment, Sunday Akinwalire, said the Ondo State Laws 2006 has mandated the use of environmental impact assessment studies as a management tool for all major developments. According to him, the reports produced by the consultants would be upgraded to global standard for perfection.
These guidelines also emphasize the need for environmental managers, generally known as environmental consultants, to be the major drivers of the policies of government while vesting the monitoring and controls of ministries, departments, and agencies of government. It is worthy of note to mention that stakeholders, both in the government and private sectors, need to consider that our actions and decisions affect the environment, and there is a need to build knowledge, techniques, and skills necessary to address complex environmental issues.
Others at the training explained further on why the workshop is needed at this time.
The knowledge of the consultants will be enhanced. Their reporting standard will be enhanced. And again, the format of reporting will now be standardized to ensure that it follows the prescribed best global practices that is supposed to be in operation in environmental impact assessment.
That the level of awareness is very low. We have some investors in the states that are not aware that they need to have an environmental assessment of their project done. And it's very essential when we talk about environmental sustainability, because if you have your EIA be done, environmental impact assessment be done before commencement, there's some issues that will be addressed even from the beginning of the project.
It will be an eye-opener of what we are supposed to do in the society and how everybody will cooperate to make the environment conducive for every one of us.
Various speakers, including retired permanent secretary in the ministry, Mrs. Bola Akinyomi, who spoke on institutional bottlenecks on environmental assessment, did justice to what it takes to achieve a livable environment. A communique that will form part of the policies to improve and ensure a habitable environment for all will be issued at the end of the second day training. Omoriola Hungbeji, Osrc News.
Ondo State government will continue to collaborate with security agencies for it to maintain its position as one of the safest states in the nation. Acting Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa reiterated the position while playing host to the General Officer commanding 2 Division of the Nigerian Army at the Governor's office in Akure. Government House correspondent Timile Falade reports that the State Executive Council joined the acting governor to receive the army commander.
The General Officer commanding 2 Division, Major General Valentine Okoro's visit to Ondo State is part of familiarization visits as the 44th General Officer to his new division, which comprises the Southwest, North Central, and South-South. Receiving the commander, acting governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, while appreciating the visit, said Ondo State is unique due to its homegrown security outfit, the Amotekun Corps, and assured that the Corps will continue to collaborate with sister agencies and the military to ensure adequate security in the state.
We all know the contemporary security challenges we are having in Nigeria presently, which has also informed us to establish our own homegrown security outfit, because we believe that the security challenges we are facing in Nigeria cannot be taken care of just by one agency only.
Aiyedatiwa commended the role being played by the military in achieving a secure state, saying government will continue to create an enabling environment for them to achieve their mandate.
I want to also thank the Nigerian military for the support they are enjoying from them. Thanks to the brigade commander who is in charge of the military in Ondo State. You know, our own security architecture is a bit unique because from other states, maybe you can find similar situation in Oyo State and Ekiti State, a bit of it in Osun State, but you might not see it in South-South and North Central, because we have a homegrown security outfit, Southwest Security Network, with name Amotekun. That is our own homegrown security outfit that have been working with other conventional security agencies in Ondo State to ensure that lives and properties of our people in Ondo State are adequately protected.
The General Officer commanding 2 Division, Major General Valentine Okoro, said he picked Ondo State for its first visitation in this division based on the uniqueness of the Sunshine State and for the support and cooperation the Nigerian Army has been enjoying in the state. He assured of continued maintenance of a secure environment in the state and urged residents to provide timely information to the Nigerian Army, which would help entrench security in the state.
So, familiarize yourself with the operational activities of the brigade. Let's get to understand the operating environment, the challenges, and see how we can intervene to make them more efficient in the job we carry out here.
The Secretary to the State Government, Princess Oladunodu, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Olugbengali, Head of Service, Kayode Ogundele, among others, joined the acting governor to receive the Army Commander.
The Police Service Commission has approved the appointment of Assistant Inspectors General of Police Matthew Akinyosola and Sylvester Abiodun Alabi as Deputy Inspector Generals representing the Southwest Geopolitical Zone in the Force Management Team. A statement by the Commission said Assistant Inspector General of Police Matthew Akinyosola has since proceeded on retirement, thereby paving the way for AIG Abiodun Sylvester as the current DIG representing the Southwest. The Commission also approved the promotion of Force Public Relations Officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi to the next rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police, confirmed 9,016 unconfirmed Assistant Superintendents of Police, and the promotion of 14,052 inspectors to Assistant Superintendents of Police. Similarly, the police inspector who was assaulted by Sheun Kuti on uniform was also promoted to the next rank of Assistant Superintendent of Police, one for exhibiting a high level of professionalism. Meanwhile, Chairman of the Commission, Dr. Solomon Arase, charged the newly promoted officers to see their promotion as a call to greater commitment to the service of their fatherland. The world's biggest rice exporter, India, has banned some overseas sales of the grain with immediate effect. The move could drive international prices even higher. Rice is a major world food staple, and prices on international markets have soared to decade highs as the world grapples with the COVID pandemic, the war in Ukraine, and the impact of the El Nino weather phenomenon on production levels. The Indian government would ban export of non-basmati white rice, which accounts for around a quarter of its total, and ensure adequate availability and allay the rise in prices in the domestic markets. And on sports, goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie was the hero as her penalty save in the 50th minute ensured that Nigeria's Super Falcons earned a point in a goalless draw from the Group B opener of the FIFA Women's World Cup against Canada. Nigeria's best chance in the first half came from Ifeoma Onumonu, whose strike just outside the box forced the Canadian goalkeeper into a save. Osrc also got a chance but couldn't capitalize on an error by the Canadian goalkeeper. While just 2 minutes into the second half, Francisca Odega fouled Christian Sinclair in the box to give the Canadians a chance. Nnadozie, however, had other plans as she went in the right direction to stop Sinclair's effort. Nigeria's Deborah Abiodun, who impressed on her senior World Cup debut, ended her shift on a sad note after she was shown a straight red card for a dangerous tackle on Canada's Ashley Lawrence. Randy Waldrum's side will play co-host Australia next on July 27. And with that sports story, we've come to the end of Sunshine Reports. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.